What is the deep, dark, sinister thing going on? Because everything with Trump to me is sinister. I'm not kidding around.
Yeah.
Everything is personal. It's about vendettas and vengeance. It's got to help him personally or politically. Is it Jeff Bezos and
Yeah.
Amazon getting a good deal? Is that what it is? Is it that simple or something else?
Well, yeah, I think that you're right. With him, there's always the sinister micro story, but then there's a macro story behind it. And the micro story is simply that the president has got it in his head that the post office takes Amazon packages at a certain point in certain areas where Amazon wouldn't otherwise be able to deliver, and he thinks he doesn't charge them enough money, and that helps Amazon, which helps his arch enemy Jeff Bezos, who also owns the Washington Post,
Right.
which is fake news. And so that's the thing that's got under his skin and that he can't get out of his head. But the truth is that right-wing forces have been at war with the post office for a very long time, and I don't think that his vendetta would have this kind of traction were they not ideologically opposed to the post office. One, because it's public. Two, because it's one of the first places that employed women and African Americans and other minorities, and they see it as an employer of non-white people. Three, now, is because they don't want to have a real election, and we are going to be depending on the post office to deliver people their ballots and then have them return their ballots through the mail. I mean, in some states you can fill out your ballot at home and you can drop it off someplace, or you can bring it in on election day, but most people who are using it, say, in Oregon, where the turnout rate is fantastic. It's like 65 or 70%. It's amazing. Or in Utah or Washington State, most people are just mailing it back in. So that's another reason for not just Donald Trump, but the whole Republican Party to hate the post office. They hate public things, and they hate the post office as a channel for upward mobility and employment for minorities, and then they also hate it because of the role it's going to play in the 2020 election. I mean, majority of American people have rejected him and want to vote him out, and so they have to figure out ways to interfere with the vote. It's very simple.